random start to the video today. I've just rushed home in my lunch break from work because my new exhaust, my Jaguar XK8 has arrived. So I'll quickly get it out of the box and see what we have in there. Lots and lots of pipes so far, as to be expected. Now I believe these are the over axle sections, which you can see are full bore, but I think on the standard car they're squashed to about half over here, so this should make a bit of a difference noise wise. Now onto the all-important exhaust tip. Let's see what this looks like. Wow, that looks excellent. I mean, it's certainly big enough, and I can't wait to see what this looks like on the car. So yeah, we'll get it fitted and see what difference it makes to the sound. Looks great though. Does it pass the fist test? Yes. I've also found some clamps in here as well, which is good because we're going to need these to fit it. I'm not sure if this is everything that we're going to need, but because there's quite a lot of exhaust to fit, I probably won't do this myself, and I'll take it to a garage to do, just so it doesn't fall off, because I've never fitted an exhaust before, and I'd probably trust the garage more to do a more professional job than me. But hopefully all the fitting hardware is here. Otherwise, again, a garage is a good place to take it to, because then they'll be able to put on any additional fitting hardware that's required, so more exhaust clamps and that kind of thing. So it's a couple of weeks since I received the exhaust from Adamesh, and I've just recently had it installed. I used a local exhaust specialist to get it fitted. They did say there was some trouble sort of fitting it. If they'd left it standard, it would have protruded quite far out of the back of the car, so from the bumper the tailpipes would have been sticking out quite a lot. So they've had to shorten some pipes and make some additional bends. They also fabricated some new brackets which are a bit stronger than what was originally there. So hopefully it's a good job, and it won't kind of come loose or fall off or anything like that. I've only driven it from the exhaust place to where I'm parked now, which is a very short drive. So I want to take it on a little bit of a run, see how it performs under different sort of road conditions and driving conditions, and maybe do a bit of a before and after at the end of the video of what it sounded like before and what it sounds like now, to give you an idea of what this kind of exhaust system sounds like, and see what you think. As you've just heard, there's a definite growl when it starts up from cold, and it's a definite increase in noise from what it was before, but actually cruising along now at sort of 40 miles an hour, it's not very intrusive. You can hardly hear it. I must say, if you prod the throttle, the sort of noise that you get is dramatically increased from before, but I think that sort of adds to the sort of thrill of driving the car. I don't think it's a bad noise in any way, and hopefully at higher speeds than this, the noise won't intrude too much into the cabin. I mean, certainly now you can barely hear it. It's next to silent, but we'll see how it sounds once we open up a little bit, and hopefully it's a good V8 noise that we hear from the back. So driving at about 40 miles an hour, we've hardly heard any noise difference, but if we just put our foot down slightly here, it's still not too loud in the cabin, but we're about to go through a tunnel, so if I put it into second, drop the window down a little bit. It does sound quite good going through there. Yeah, pleased with that. We're going quite slowly at the moment, so let's see if we give it some beans and see what it sounds like. Maybe put the window down slightly, from about 20 to 40. So we're just coming up to another tunnel now, so I'll give it a blast through here. Sounds fairly decent. Okay, so enough larking about going through tunnels with the windows down. Wanted to find out whether there was a drone at about 70 miles an hour. From what I've seen so far, it seems like the cabin's quite well insulated from the noise outside, so to really sort of hear it, you do have to have the window down. So this is like full throttle now, and it is quite loud. We're up to 70, and you can barely hear it. That's with sport mode as well, so that's not 6th gear, that's now 6th gear, 70 miles an hour. Perfect, no drone whatsoever really. Can't hear anything. I'd say that's spot on. Now, I don't know whether like later cars like this one, the 2004, the 4.2, different to the 4 litre or even the XKR, so I can't sort of promise you'll get the same experience with each of those cars. But certainly from what we've just done, the noise that you hear from the back is really only enhancing sort of the soundtrack to what was there already, so it's not overbearing, and to me it greatly improves the sort of enjoyment, certainly sort of audible enjoyment of the car, and it's the kind of thing that was missing from the car originally, I'd say. Now I don't know whether this exhaust has improved or decreased the actual performance of the car at all, because the exhaust manufacturers claim there's a performance improvement, but they don't quote any figures or anything like that. So I mean, I'm not really too fussed about that. It was more of a sort of sound thing anyway, and I think the tailpipes look a lot better than what I had before. My previous tailpipes were a bit corroded and a bit on the small side for a 4.2 litre V8. So yeah, pretty happy. One last tunnel. Resist.